Good morning, YouTube. These are the dogs. Come, puppies. Hey, Fiddly the Flash. Oh, they're fast. Fast as lightning. Speedy Gonzales right there. We are getting ready to do our walk with the puppies. Are you going to walk? Loretta, are you going to walk? Come here. Come here. We're going to walk the puppies. Okay. Oh, my goodness. It's so exciting. Hi, Loretta. Oh, hey, Finley. Hey, okay, we're gonna walk and then we are going to take the trash today. So we're gonna empty the trash cans. I know it's not super exciting, but it is something we do. Oh, these puppies. So we're gonna walk the dogs first, do the trash today. We, as you know, live off grid. They're making their circles. We live off grid, so we probably could figure out a way to get trash service out here where we are, but it would be prohibitive, like cost-wise, and then they have the big truck, and where would they come and what would we do? So we take our trash every so often. It's about every week or 2 weeks, depending on how much we use. We take it to the local town, and they have exchange stations, which we'll show you as we get there. We got a couple other things to do today as well, but first we're going to load up the trash. We tend to put it on a little one of these racks on the back of the car, and it's nice and easy. Sometimes if it's more than just the 4 bags right here, we'll take a trailer, but we're going to use this little hitch mount rack here today. We're going to load the trash on it and take it to town, and then we're going to show you how we do that. They have these two huge dumpsters. Some rural areas, if you live in a rural area, you may already know this, but it's called an exchange station. And so we take our trash there. They're open like 3 days a week. You go there, you take your trash, you dump it into the big bin, and then they transport that. They transfer it. It's a transfer station, I should say. They transfer it to the larger landfill or repository in your area. Some places incinerate the trash, some places bury it. I think in our area it's a combination of both, depending on where it goes. But we just do that. It's like $7 every 2 weeks. It's less if we don't take a trailer. So this is just 4 bags in our cardboard that we can recycle, and that's it. So we're going to put it on time lapse. We're going to show the process, which is not super exciting, but it is something we have to do today. And then we'll show when we get there what we're doing. And we have other things to do, like I said, today. So we'll go down and do those things as well and talk to you about those things when the time comes. Okay, so we finished loading all the trash. These are now new fresh bags, as you probably saw. These 2 cans, it's a bucket and a paper bag, I use inside the Quonset hut a lot. And then John's loading these onto the back of the little rack. This rack holds up to 450 pounds. This is not 400, I think it's 500. Anyway, this is certainly not that much. It's pretty light trash, and we have our cardboard under there. So he's gonna tie it down. And then after that, we have a couple other things to do. I think we're going to we have a little bit of shuffling to do at his garage that we'll tell you about next. And then you'll see us in town and we'll explain the transfer station process, and I'll show how that kind of works. So we'll catch you at John's garage in a few minutes after we finish tying this down and explain more about what we're doing when we get there. Okay. I know I said we'd be at the garage next, but I did want to tell you one other thing. I just realized you might be wondering why my setup is like this. I put pallets down and leveled them, and then I put my metal cans out here, and there's 2 reasons. Number one, the metal can keeps any critters out here. We have javelina. We don't have a lot of javelina problem now that we have Pyrenees. They kind of keep the javelina at bay, but javelina is a critter we have around here, and it looks almost like a narrow wild pig, but it's really not a pig. It's like a rodent of some kind, but it's enormous like a pig, and they are fierce. And they will, if you have like one of those plastic trash cans with a lid or whatever, they will destroy it and get into it, and it is no joke. So I have metal cans, and it's difficult. I can lift up the can with the lid even when there's stuff in it. So this really does seal on pretty well, and in 2.5 years I've had 0 problems with javelina in this system. But the trick is we get rain, of course, and the dirt. If metal like this, the galvanized metal, comes in contact with the dirt and it's wet, then you'll get rust and your can will rust out. So to solve that problem, I put it up on pallets like so, and it keeps it away. And it also gives me a space to push on the can so I can get the lid off easier to put trash in. So that's why I do it. We also put our like chicken feed and different things like that, dog food, in metal cans as well, for the same exact reason, for critter protection. For the mice can't get in it, javelina can't get in it, nothing can get in it and bother it. And sometimes the wind will blow the can if it's empty and it'll roll around, but the lids still stay on for that. The only other thing you could do is like maybe put a stake down through and then tie the can to the stake so it wouldn't blow away. I've also seen people, which I had considered doing, making sort of a corral around it, but then I thought, you know, junk and critters might be in there, and I feel like I like the wild critters around, and I just don't want to live with them in my space, so I'm trying to provide less habitat for them to do that. So they do have a habitat under here, but they don't tend to stay under there because I mess with it a lot. So if I had like a fence thing around here, that would make more shelter for mice and things to get in there. So I just keep it open like that, and it keeps it off the ground, and the trash is sealed and nobody bothers it. So it's less headaches, no cleanups for me. And that is the reason it's like that. So trash looks amazing. It's all tied down and ready for our trip. So for real this time, next time I'm talking to you, we'll be at John's garage, and I'll show you around down there and show you what we're doing down there. And then we'll go to the transfer station for real this time. All right, we are down. Ooh, there's the sun at John's garage. This is the Jeep. I don't know if I've showed it. It's a little, I think it's a 1965. I can't remember. Anyways, it's a little V6. It's pretty fun. It's not running right now. You have to redo the carburetor a little bit, but it's got this neat bird nest in the back wheel. Back there, I think you can see it. Let's see. It's pretty cute. It's empty right now, but it's a cool, fun Jeep. It's a little 3-speed, which is fun. And we're down here. There's Zip and Ringo. Hey. Oh, hi, Zippy. Hi, Ringo. Hi, buddy. Hi. Oh, she's got her ball. Hi. Here goes Ringo. Here goes the ball. He's talking. Give it to me. Oops. Nope, he got it. Not fast enough. Ringo got it. He's showing off. Good boy, Ringo. Good boy. Bring it to me. Hold on, I got it. Okay, ready? Here goes. Woo! Hey, Ringo. Come here, Ringo.
Ringo, you almost had it, dude.
Oh, they gotta go. They gotta go. Yeah. Ringo goes when Zip goes. It's pretty funny. Hi, Zippy. Hi. Give me the ball. You didn't. Wait, there it is. Here it is. Okay, I got it. Ready? See you can catch it in the air. Whew. Woo! Good girl. She's serious about her ball. Good girl. Oh, there they go. Run it out. They're pretty hilarious. Zip and Ringo. Good puppies. Good puppies. Yeah, Ringo. Good girl, Zip. So they're going to do some exercising. And then what we're doing down here is we're going to, John has some older motorcycles. He's got somebody that's interested in them, and he's bringing them out. There's one more to bring out. We're going to do that. So these are 3 of them. They're pretty cool. They're like dirt bikes. And so we got the Bull Taco. Ooh. Somebody's coming tomorrow to take a look at them. The Trial 250. And I think the guy, there's another Bull Taco. That's right, Ringo. Tell us about it. Ringo talks a lot. But anyway, There's a guy here local that likes to part out older motorcycles on eBay, and we sell on eBay. However, it's not something we're interested in doing. He's a motorcycle mechanic person locally, so that's what he's doing. Do you see it? Oh, Zip, I see that ball. I see it. I don't know if I can get to it. It's between the bikes. I don't know. Yo, can you bring it more? Bring it closer. She's like, oh, there you go. Good girl. Good girl. Ready? Good girl. You got it. Here's the other one. This one's not quite as vintage as the other one. So we're going to let this guy take a look at these bikes. And then see if we can make some more room. John has some more space to make in the garage. We're going to be rearranging some stuff. There's some stored things that don't need to be there anymore. So we're going to do that. Zip, can you bring it over? Bring it closer. Bring it closer. No, a little closer. A little closer. Good girl. Good girl. Whoops. Okay, here we are. You ready? All right, we're going. Whoop. Ringo's going to get it. Oh, my goodness.
Got it.
Oh, he got it, but he gave it to her. He always gives it back to her. Come here. Come here. Yeah, there you go. Good girl. Yeah. Oh. Little border collies. How fun. All right. So these are the bikes we got to move out. And then I guess I could show you inside. John has a different, more traditional system for solar. His panels are outside. I think I showed that before. And I will show you inside the battery system and the unit that he has, that he uses as opposed to mine. Okay, so we're inside John's garage now, and his system. So in a previous video, I showed that I have been basically for 2.5 years using the EcoFlow system primarily for my solar electricity power needs out here, because we are off grid completely. And John has been out here for a good 20 years plus, and his system has grown over the years, and it is more traditional. So he actually has a system big enough to support 2 houses. He was originally going to build additional house and then phase out of the other one, but he changed his mind. He was running all of these components are the things that I couldn't figure out because I'm not an electrician and it was stressing me. So I opted to do a ready-made system, and this takes up an entire wall, but it's much more power than what I have. He has breaker boxes, and he has charge controllers, and he has these little things are for lightning protection, different things. He has inverters. This little set right here, these are actually the batteries that power his house. This is 3 lithium batteries. These are the AES rack mount batteries, and our local solar company sold these to John and upgraded his system here on the wall. Used to be run using these batteries over here. These are lead acid batteries, and you can tell the garage is in transition. So if you can just see, like, we've got other stuff stacked up here right now for storage, but this entire, it's an entire bay of a garage with that many batteries was amount of power that was running his house prior to the lithium upgrade. These are lead acid, so you'd have to maintain them by putting water in the cells and making sure they were topped off properly, and you can only use down to half of the battery power until it starts to affect the life of the battery. So you have to really watch these, and they off gas, so they have to be outside, you know, in a garage or something like that. So these are a lot more maintenance. They're much less expensive than lithium, but all these batteries over here are the same as one of these lithium batteries. So by upgrading to the lithium system, he got 3 times the power output, and it's that much space. That's a 2-foot maximum square, maybe 2.5 feet high of space versus all of that space. And these batteries are zero maintenance essentially compared to the other batteries. You don't add water. They need to be kept warm, but they keep themselves warm in here being in this environment. They are able to be discharged down to very close to nothing. So you don't have to keep them at half full or anything like that. So you get lots more power with the lithium batteries, and they don't off gas, and they're not difficult to deal with. So much more efficient use of battery storage. And this is the wall that I was referring to when I said I wanted my unit, my solar power to be mobile. You could not take this with you if you needed to leave or if you wanted to have power on the road. This obviously is built into the wall. It's wired, hardwired, and racked and built onto the wall. So this is a very substantial system, and it's very powerful, but it is definitely a permanent install system. So I don't know all the ins and outs of the components, but it's just like your regular house, essentially. You can run, you know, ovens and dryers and all of the things you need to run, just like you could on an on-grid house with this setup. So mine is more limited. This one is not. So that is John's solar. He's upgraded to lithium. It's very different than my system. And if you have questions, feel free to put them in the comments. I couldn't let John answer them for you because I really don't know all the answers to that. I opted for the very simple non-expert version of power off grid, but this is an option. So that's that. The next time you see us, we will likely be at the transfer station, like I was saying, transfer station, to get rid of all our garbage. But these batteries, look at them, beautiful, 3 little batteries. Okay, we are finally here as promised. This is our local transfer station. Actually, this area over here is actually a burn pit area. They don't often burn out here because obviously we're in the desert, but when the monsoon comes and we're able to do that, you can bring brush and different things. And then we have these 2 big dumpsters over here, and over on that side, John's undoing the bags so expertly packed. And then and then over here is where we'll take our cardboard. You drive down, this is like a little ramp up section. They block off where you don't, they want you to fill 1 dumpster at a time. So we drive up this little ramp and we back in to the area where the dump is, and then they can come with their big trucks and get it and take it to bigger areas. And you can put your recycling, your metal and stuff over there. And then if you have big metal like appliances or household metal, you can put them in that container. And then you pay right here with without the trailer, with the little bag system. It's only $4 to come here. So a couple times a month or 1 time a month, depending on what you use, is not bad. That's the wastewater treatment for the town that we live near. We're about 13 miles from this town, so this is kind of their municipal area. And then so this dump exchange area is for the county. This part's for the county to pick up and they take. And then the city, the local city, does the cardboard exchange and all that stuff. So we can recycle and do all that stuff as well. We just transport it ourselves instead of having it out on a curb somewhere. Then we just are responsible for bringing it. So, and then up on the hill up here, you can see it's the back of, there's solar panels up there. That is the local high school, is up over this rise and on the hill. So we're kind of down here behind our local town, and this is the exchange station, or the transfer station, I should say. So John already got the trash off because he's awesome. And we're going to take the cardboard down to the cardboard section, and that's the whole big mystery. So there it is. And this little road down here, so these giant dumpsters, the big trucks come, they circle down and around this little road, and they pick up these big dumpsters when they're full. This place is only open a couple days a week, and the off days they come and pick these up and transfer them out to the other area. So there we go. That's how we do our trash. Super exciting times around here. We don't have a trash service, but this is basically our trash service. So, and it doesn't even smell bad out here, surprisingly. Next time you see us, you'll be seeing us probably back at Wickiup Knoll, and we will close out and see you the next time. So see you shortly. Okay, we are back home from the dump. We've got groceries to put away. The dogs are running in circles. What do you think, Loretta? She's like, I'm busy. I'm busy. Anyway, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed our chores for the day, our getting back into it from being on a long trip. Hope now you guys understand, those of you who have been asking, what do we do with our trash out here, living off grid? We have answered that. I hope we take it to a transfer station. Nothing special. We just have to transport it ourselves. And you don't have to have a truck to do it. You can do it in a regular vehicle as well. Just put a little hitch rack on the back. All right, Loretta, come on over. Oh, nope, busy. Okay, Finley's over there. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you come back and see us next Sunday, where we'll get into something else, probably a little bit of work on a special new project you're going to be seeing in the future. So we'll be seeing you on Sunday. If you like the video, like it, subscribe if you haven't already, and please share it with your friends and family, and we'll see you Sunday.